the ex-royal Meghan Markle looks like she could have even more problems looming in the early part of 2022. But what could they possibly be? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the heart of London. Thank you for your company today. Lovely to see you as always on this rather blustery day in the heart of London. And as ever, we have to get right back to your breaking royal story. Now, this particular story all centres on the estranged relationship that Meghan has with a one-time very close loving father, Thomas Markle. As we all know, he's been incredibly vocal speaking about Meghan to the media because he claims, of course, that unless she speaks to him, he has no way of making sure he can have any sort of contact with her. Odd in itself, don't you think? Also, there's this sort of discrepancy that apparently he's never met Prince Harry, yet allegedly there are reports that he did meet Prince Harry. Which way round is it? We truly all don't know, as you can imagine. But here as ever is where the story gets interesting for me. The bigger problem for Meghan really centres on this. As we know, Meghan decided to cut out her father after, of course, he leaked that particular letter to the media. And, well, she'd already cut him out, but it really escalated after that point. What's interesting then, we found out from that leaked WhatsApp, email, whatever you want to call it, text message, as ever, we always have to say allegedly, that she was sure it could get leaked out, hence the reason she decided to call him Daddy. Now, here is ever where it gets really confusing, because for Meghan this could really prove to be an explosive bad decision. Her father, you see, has been offered all kinds of deals from major publishing houses. And we're talking big bucks. Now, we're not talking mega bucks because, of course, they know that he has had such limited contact with his daughter. But what they are interested in, and more importantly, what he's interested in, is correcting the rights and the wrongs. We all know there are some discrepancies, allegedly, over how she was educated, who paid for that, exactly what sort of a father was he towards her. And we then, once again, will get, no doubt, his version of the reasons why he wasn't able to attend that splendid royal wedding all of those years ago now. But for Meghan, as I say, this could prove rather explosive because he truly has nothing to lose. And at his age, he's openly saying, you know, he doesn't necessarily think he'll now reconcile with his daughter. What a shame for that situation. It's also really sad when you look at it in a more wider perspective because Meghan and Harry are truly missing out on a wonderful relationship with, of course, their grandfather for their children. And that must be really difficult for them to put together too. But we do know so far there's been no opportunity for reconciliation, and even though Thomas Markle has agreed to remain quiet for lengthy periods in the vain hope that his daughter would get in touch, that hasn't been the case. So if Thomas does put pen to paper or indeed finds a ghostwriter willing to structure his story together, well, it would be a big payday for him that truly would possibly mean the end of any type of reconciliation. For Meghan, though, this could prove rather explosive because not only would we have a first-hand account from her once close father, but of course we all can look forward to Tom Bower's book as well, which has been extensively researched, contacting many people who have known Miss Markle over many years, some close, some of course cut out, as in anybody's life. But I think for Meghan, if she's hoping to build her brand and become more inclusive and of course make people like her more, which is all about brand awareness in the 21st century, then she really does need to make sure she puts a lid on these damaging stories. And for Meghan and Harry, Thomas's story could be the most damaging of all. As I say, as soon as I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.